Hi, I'm Amelia and this is my final major project, and I've been looking into why we should legalise performance-enhancing drugs. I'm going to interview 3 people who think this, and I'm going to try and sway your opinion or educate you on the positives of legalising them.
Can you tell me your name, age and what event
Hi,
you
my
do?
name's Corey. I'm a 20-year-old shot putter from Cardiff.
Hi, my name's Jack. I'm 17 years old and I'm an American football player from Bristol.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm 20 years old and I'm a cyclist from Bristol.
First question goes to Corey. Why do you think we should legalise performance-enhancing drugs?
One reason why I think performance-enhancing drugs should be made legal is because that as soon as one is detected and you find a way to test for it, another one just crops up, which is even harder to find.
There are 10 different classes of performance-enhancing drugs. Anabolic steroid, which promotes growth and repair of various tissues. Peptide hormones are red blood cells that give more energy to build muscle. Human growth factor heals and promotes growth of cells. Beta-2 agonists, which cause dilation of the vessels. Stimulants increase alertness, attention and energy. Narcotics, which help numb pain they're experiencing. Cannabinoids produce physiological and biological changes. Glucosteroids can increase cardio output and motor activity. Beta blockers, which reduce blood pressure and adrenaline. And diuretics, which remove fluid from your body and hide other drugs.
Meaning that there's always going to be some people who have a bigger advantage in the game than others. If we just legalised them all, gave everybody a level playing field, then sport would become a lot more fair. Another point that could be made from that is that performance-enhancing drugs are just a step above proteins. You know, people at the gym, they take what they can to make their bodies bigger, to make them stronger. You might as well just go the whole hog and make people the best that they possibly can be. An example of an athlete being the best that they possibly can be in a bad situation would be Lance Armstrong. He was riddled with cancer, he took some performance-enhancing drugs, and he was the best man on the road. You know, you can't argue with results like that. I think it does help people and it can make the sports a lot more interesting to watch.
Following up on that then, say we did legalise performance-enhancing drugs, what would happen to the sport?
I think that you could see sport progress to another level, as with different research that we carry out would lead us to knowing so much more about how drugs work. Not every drug will help certain sports, so it would benefit us if we find which drug works for which sport.
A weightlifter would use anabolic steroids to build muscle so we could lift more. Someone who takes part in archery would take beta blockers to reduce nerves so they could keep calm whilst they shoot. Whilst an American football player would take narcotics to help numb the pain so they could take more hits in their game.
You could even argue that it would increase some publicity around not so well-known sports, and then increase people watching the sport, then leading to people taking up the sport. Another positive would be that people could perform at their best for longer than they would now. The average athlete's prime is 4 years, whereas if you introduce performance-enhancing drugs, their career could last for longer. People like to watch athletes when they're at their prime, and legalising drugs would cause athletes to be at their prime for longer.
If we did legalise performance-enhancing drugs, how would you control it?
I think regulating performance-enhancing drugs would be a really easy thing to do as long as there's some regulations involved, like actual rules involved. So we can give athletes the performance-enhancing drugs that they want, that they think that they need to use to win, but have a governing body regulate how much they can use so that we can reduce side effects.
Here are some of the side effects. Testosterone can cause male baldness, acne, and increased aggression. Human growth factor can cause headaches, arthritis, and high blood pressure. Cannabinoids can cause hallucinations, dizziness, and vomiting.
From unregulated use, and also enough so that there's still some sort of playing field where it's not someone's on however many, like this massive scale, someone isn't on any. There should be some sort of scale, some sort of like regulatory body that covers everything, covers all the PEDs, and then that way people can use them, they can perform to the highest of their ability, the best ability, and we can still have some sort of actual sport.
Okay, thanks guys.
Sorry.
Thanks for watching my video and I hope you enjoyed.